retailer.
A little late.
They take so much off the plate that there's simply not enough on average for the producer to get by.
The price livestock producers receive plummeted while consumer prices surged.
And it's not just smaller ranchers sounding the alarm. The vice president of the U.S. Cattlemen's Association recently said this at a meeting of the Senate Agriculture Committee.
Since 2015, corporate packers' gross margin has ballooned from an average of $100 to $200 a head to well over $1,000 a head. Packers have enjoyed unbelievable profits, harvesting around 120,000 head per day, while cattle producers go out of business and consumers pay double or even triple at the meat counter.
Of the four big meat packing companies, two are Brazilian-controlled. A trade group that represents them has accused the government of scapegoating them, saying low prices for cattle ranchers are a result of market forces, with more animals than existing production plants can handle, creating a buyer's market for live cattle. For consumers, it all means higher prices now and in the future. And because of loopholes in labeling rules, it isn't even clear where the beef is coming from.
Fun to have USDA come yesterday. And
Mike Eby is a seventh-generation dairy farmer and cattle rancher from Pennsylvania.
Explain to people who don't know, why is country of origin labeling so important to an American farmer?
Here you have beef that is brought in from other countries, maybe blended with the American beef, repackaged once it gets here, and they can then slap a made in the USA on it because it's, in a styrofoam container that is it's made in the USA. So to the consumer that's purchasing, they just assume that it is in the U.S. and there is no differentiation between beef that is brought in from other countries such as Brazil.
Except for the price, often making foreign beef, because it costs less, the choice of Americans who think they're supporting U.S. farmers because there's no requirement to tell consumers the true country of origin.
Come on.
Farmers like John say they are holding on as best they can, watching their profits disappear, and quite possibly their family farms along with them.
And so what is the Biden administration saying about this?
Well, they've accused the four major meat packing companies of, quote, pandemic profiteering for near record profits. The U.S. Department of Agriculture says it's looking at ways of addressing the problem. Some members of Congress are looking toward legislation for more price transparency. Even the Department of Justice is looking into this. And meanwhile, there are some cattle ranchers that are trying to raise money to start their own processing plants.
And meantime, the prices
keep going up.
Thanks, Lisa. Ahead on Full Measure, a disputed holy city and America's changing role there.